and welcome back to my sewing vlog She Loves to Make. I have some projects to show you today that I'm really excited about. I have just finished my first Tilly and the Buttons Agnes top with this gorgeous ruching. So I've wanted to make this project for a very long time, and I guess I'd only really just started to sew when this pattern came out and really wanted to make it, but my skill level wasn't quite there yet. So I kind of put it on the back burner, and now that I'm kind of improving as a sewer, I felt like I could take on the challenge of the ruching and so on. So I had a go whilst I was on holiday, and I spent a few days doing some sewing that I really wanted to kind of get stuck into. And the Agnes was top of the pile for me. I made this probably in about a day and a half over the week that I was off. I kind of pick up projects and put them down, start something else and then come back. I'm not someone who has to finish something to move on to the next. I usually have lots of different patterns on the go, so I took my time over the week and I made this top, which is so great. I've worn it to the beach already. I've worn it day to day. I just think it's a really good fit for me, and I'm really enjoying getting some good wear out of it. I thought it would be a wearable toile, but it's actually been something that I've been able to enjoy and wear more often. So I'll just get up and show you that in a bit more detail so you can see, and I will be putting some pictures on the vlog as well so you can see it. I used this fabric to make a dress very early on in my sewing career, and wasn't really able to kind of hem the sleeves as well. They were kind of wavy in the bottom of at the waist, so it's just really nice to have it a nicely finished top in this fabric that's really wearable, and I can show to people and say I made it. So really cool. The next pattern I want to show you is the Deer and Doe Chardon skirt. So I'll insert some pictures of me kind of spinning around in it so you can get a feel for how the skirt moves. This was a lot easier than I thought. It's my first pleated skirt, so several pleats in this. I think there were 8 or 9 pleats in total in this one. I had done some pleats before, so that made it a bit easier in terms of marking and fitting them, but belt loops were all new to me, and I still think I could do better next time, but like, I'm happy with this as a first go. I think it was a really easy sew, and I love Deer and Doe patterns. They're so clear and fun to follow. I like the way they're illustrated and presented. I love the packaging, really nice. So I think I'll be making more Deer and Doe patterns in the future for sure. So, the skirt is also part of my Sew Good Intentions sewing challenge, so I thought I'd talk to you a bit about that today as well. So at the beginning of the year I decided to challenge myself to learn some new skills in my sewing, to try out some projects that I've previously thought might be a bit too much of a challenge, so things like trousers, making a coat, finishing garments with different kind of techniques, and one of those is twin needle hemming. So this is my Deer and Doe, another Deer and Doe pattern. This is the Plantain Tee, and I used a twin needle to finish the cuffs and the bodice hem there. So that was a really exciting project, and I really enjoyed doing that one. I'd recommend that if you just want to practice your twin needle as well, because you don't have to focus too much on the rest. You can just get on and do the twin needle as well. So that was that one. And then also I worked on this, which is my first Ogden cami, believe it or not. A lot of my friends, sewing friends, have made these or made them for their friends. And this is a peacock feather variation. So this I finished really well for my own finishing skills that I know I have or haven't had in the past. So I got to know my overlocker a lot better. I did some just practicing with different tensions and different fabrics, and I think I got it really right with this one. Really happy with it. It's got a nice ribbon in the back that I finished it with. I've top stitched it in baby pink, and I've also understitched as well. Probably the neatest I've ever done. So yeah, that's another strong favourite in my sewing challenge. So things like pleats and finishing and making trousers and so on were high on my list. So my trousers, I'm going to just grab to show you. So these are my Sew Over It Ultimate trousers. They are black standard trousers. This is the front. They have invisible zip in the side. They were really easy to make. What I would say is I found fitting a little bit more challenging on these. I did need some help, and I started going to some classes run by Danny at Sew Fabulous here in Devon, and she was able to help me with the process of fitting the trousers and getting them right. I was intending for these to be a toile again, but actually they've come up really well and I do wear them quite a lot. So having conquered a simpler trouser, I'd really like to go on and try and make the Nina Lee, I think it's the Carnaby trousers. I'll pop that down below. So been very excited to wear all of these as outfits, and it's becoming a bit of a capsule wardrobe. I felt that if I didn't challenge myself, I would maybe just naturally come across things, but I think maybe you have to kind of push yourself a bit to get there. So yeah, super happy. Couple of things coming up that I'm really excited about. One is Alter It August. So if you're not already doing that, I will be. And there is an account on Instagram called @SewNorth where you can find out more details about it. So I plan to alter some sleeves on a dress, to make a skirt from an ill-fitting halter dress which looked horrendous when I tried it on and it was given to me, but the fabric was beautiful and I really want to make a skirt from it. And then I'll also be working on a top that I've got, kind of changing the hem and opening up the sides to make it more drapey and floaty, because I like this kinds of styles too, and just generally helping my sewing friends who also want to do some alterations as well. So we usually help each other out, pin ourselves into things and so on, so that we can have better, more wearable clothes at the end of the day, which is what it's all about. So another thing coming up is the Like So Amazing summer party. I'm really excited to be going along to that. Going to take the camera, get some pictures for you, so if you're not able to get to Bristol for that one, really excited. It's a jungle theme, so I've got some fabric that I showed you in my last fabric haul that I'm going to make a Stevie dress for that event to wear, so really looking forward to getting involved, wearing my dress and enjoying the party in Bristol, which isn't too far away from me. So thank you for watching again. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Do like and subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more videos, and do comment below if you've got any ideas for future videos. See you next time. Bye!